Hey, John Prevost here for WhistleBiz.com. Thanks for tuning in today. This is part one of our POD series. POD standing for Passion, Ownership, and Dedication. That's a linear strain that we'll be exploring for the next week or two, basically showing how passion in an employee and an environment can lead us to ownership through the investment of that employee, which can then lead us to fierce dedication. So again, passion, ownership, dedication. Passion is the quality, ownership is the value, and the dedicated employee is the result that we're looking for. So that's what we'll be exploring going forward here. I figured the best place to start is at the start, which is in hiring an employee that's passionate. How do I identify that individual? What do they look like? What are some of the questions that we can ask to be able to get to the root of any fire that might be existing in that employee? So let's go ahead and talk about what this individual looks like. So when we look at candidates, we want to be able to look at them and see if they have a history of being willing to invest themselves in projects, in different engagements on their resume. Were they taking risks? What were some of their bright spots? What were some of their failures? What were some of their successes? Is there a lot of that going on the resume, or is it pretty bland and sedate, and there's not a whole lot of wins or a whole lot of losses on that on the resume? It's pretty clear to bring that out. When you're actually in front of the candidate, we can start by trying to understand if this person has ounce of passion in them anywhere. So by asking them, what they like to do in their regular life, at home, what are their favorite hobbies? Is it sports? Is it what is it? What do they find passion in? And if we can get that, we can see it in their eyes. We can get that fire going in them. Then we can know if this is somebody that puts themselves out there regularly, or if it's somebody that's not very accustomed to investing themselves in something. So if we're looking for passion, I think we can see it pretty readily. What we don't want to confuse with it is enthusiasm and excitement. Although enthusiasm and excitement's fantastic and we want that, it tends to fade where a deeply passionate individual will take a stand, will have the beliefs, and be able to move forward with that. So the challenge for today for us is looking at ourselves and asking ourselves as an organization, as hiring managers, do we have the courage to hire these passionate employees? They tend to not necessarily be in the box. It might not be a perfect cookie cutter fit for whatever the job requisition says, but where does our value of passion meet with experience? Where do we say that passion is more important than experience, or experience is just as important as passion? Where does that go into? And so keeping an eye when we're hiring folks for passionate employees will make our lives a lot easier when we're trying to cultivate that in our environment. So starting with the perfect quality of an employee being ready to invest themselves is what we're looking for. So that's the challenge for today. Let me know how that goes. If you have any questions, ask me anytime. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye.